Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons. Since last episode, I've mainly been working on the garden area. I changed pretty much everything over to fertile soil. And we actually have this right here. I've left this open so I can kind of keep up with where my tier 3s are, tier 3 and 4s, and what's tier 2 that needs to be changed over. So all of this is still tier 2, but from here over is tier 3 and 4s at the moment. I think I've got, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier 4s now. Kind of been working through this. And since last episode, there was an update to the pack that has added the waystone mod. You guys may recall this from Sprout, and I think it was in another pack or two that adds this right here. So we are going to craft that today so we can get some waystones in place, and then we're going to craft that real quick, and then we're going to get into some unique crops, and then in the next episode we are going to do some exploration. So, but anyways, to make the waystones in this pack, we do need a warp stone. We're going to have to craft that. That's 4 ender pearls, emerald, and then some purple dye, which, let me see, or I can use grapes from rustic. We're going to need to get grapes up and going, but this is just lapis and rose red or wild berries. Yeah, let's just grab ourselves some wild berries and just a little bit of lapis. And then we're also going to want an emerald. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to craft, if it's going to take the waystone or not. That's what I'm not 100% sure on. So, let's go ahead. There's some purple dye. There's a warp stone. And then for our waystone, we are going to need, 3 pieces of obsidian, and then we're going to need 3 stone bricks. Okay, so there's that. It does consume the warp stone. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this down setting, we'll put it right here, I think, like right there, and we're going to call this farms, and then we'll just okay, it's already selected. Okay, so then let's go ahead and craft ourselves maybe 2 more warp stones, I think. They're not expensive. Not terribly expensive at the moment, but they do have a little bit of cost behind them, so. Yeah, that's going to be all my ender pearls. Not really ideal, but that's okay. Okay, there's 2 warp stones, and then we're going to get 1 more waystone. There we go. Okay, and we're going to set 1 waystone up. This will make life a whole lot easier because I'll just be able to teleport up to where our base is going to be. It's actually a little bit of a jaunt at the moment, and so I was kind of wanting to get a little bit of a speed boost, you know, so we can actually get up and down a lot faster. But now that waystones have been added, they're not the only teleportation method in the pack, but they're actually the easiest and the fastest, both to get and to use in the pack. So we're going to be using waystones a bit. I don't mind spending all my ender pearls on that. And we're going to set this waystone, let's see. I guess we're going to put it, I don't know. It's going to probably end up going in there, but for right now we're going to set it right here, and we're going to say base hub is the name of it. Okay, so then what we can do is we can just right click and teleport to farms, right click, teleport to base hub, and so on and so forth. And then if I'm off, like say over here, I can just hold right click. There we go. And you can see there's a little bit of a recharge on this. You can see in this pack it's 300 seconds. So 300 seconds before I can use the warp stone again, but that's fine. Now, in addition, between last episode and this one, I did kill some slimes, and they dropped books. They dropped a couple spell books. Like most of them I had. I think I ended up getting 3 spell books off of them. 2 of the ones I had, but they did drop a novice spell that I do not, I don't currently have. So we're going to go ahead and grab that, and we're going to see what this spell is real quick. There we go. And it's dart. Okay, what's this do? Fires a dart in the direction you are fires a dart in the direction you're pointing, which damages and weakens its target. That's promising. That's very, very promising. I'm probably going to end up putting that on something. I'm not for sure. Not for sure. The fact that it weakens the enemy is kind of important, I think. So anyways, oh, and you may have noticed I did make some potions. So we have iron skin. We have 6 iron skin 1s, so 8 minutes on those. 10 of the iron skin 2s that we were making last episode. We also got 3 strengths, 3 regens, 2 regen 2s, and 8 instant health 2s. So those will definitely come in handy. And then all of these, of course, are for selling things. Okay, but anyways, starting unique crops, we're going to need to first make the guide to unique crops. We're going to need normie seeds, melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, and standard seeds, which I think I should have all of those. Okay, I do have all of those, and then we're going to need a book. And then we can get our guide to unique crops. There's that. And we got the RTFM advancement. And we got a quest complete. What's so special about it? Let's see. That should be under all about that crops. Yes. Guide to unique crops. We get a basic case and a gold coin. Let's see what we got from that. We got the soft spade with hasty. And then if you take a look in the unique crops, it's basically just your guide to the mod and just, you know, all your basic stuff here. You've got a lot of different categories that you can tab through. You have your normie seeds. Something just ran by the window there. Oh, it's one of those guys. And starting out, of course, we've got the normie seeds. They're simple. You just place them down. But we need to work on getting our artesia seeds. And we're actually going to need 9 of these. So, let me see. To get our artesia seeds, we just need normie seeds around crafting tables. And let me pop over here and harvest these so we can get more, hopefully more normie seeds. And I've got, let's see. I'm not actually worried about these. I'm going to toss these down. Okay, so we're going to need to get 9 of these. Let's get some wood. So there's 9 crafting tables for us. I'm definitely going to need more normie seeds, but that's fine. There's 4 of those. And we got the crafty plants advancement. Yeah. Now this mod, if you've never played with unique crops, I've played with it a little bit, mainly in Test World. It's an interesting mod. Okay. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to plant these out in a 9x9. And the last one, you're going to want to plant the one in the center at the very last. Let me go get some bone meal so we can get some more normie seeds. Okay, and hopefully we get lots of normie seeds. You don't need a lot of normie stuff planted in truth, but just having a little bit, you know, so it's there, because we are going to be using those normie seeds on and off, you know, as time goes on. So anyways, there is our other 5 artesia seeds. And let's go ahead and plant that. And let me go get some bone meal. I think artesia seeds work with bone meal, I believe. Oops, I just grabbed that. Oh, you can, I was thinking that you couldn't get the seeds, but if you harvest these, you can get additional seeds, so that is a thing. Okay, so we've got a 3x3. We're going to plant one in the middle, and there we go. That should be good. Okay, so now that we've got that in place, what we're going to be working on, what we're going to be working towards, is if you take a look at unique crops, there is a number of really, really useful things. It has some really good food. It has some really good emblems, which are right up here. There's a bunch of them. Well, there's not a bunch. There's quite a few of them. There's like, I don't know, 10 or something. All of these are pretty useful. There's just a lot of like really useful odd and end stuff. And then all the different crops that are detailed in this book. Like if you take a look here, you know, there's all these different plants, like 2 pages here. All of them have very unique growth methods. We're not going to cover all of them today. We're going to cover a few of them today. But one of the big things that I'm working towards is there's a couple emblems. We're going to get into those later. We have to get into dark blocks. There's a little ways into the mod. Also waffles, great food. The upgrade book right here. We need to get Invisibility twine, which is from the Invisibility crops. There's also discount books, and those drop from I'm going to have to double check. I think it's the Scientia seeds, if I recall. But I want to work towards these upgrade books and the precision pick. That's my first and foremost goal today. And for the precision pick, we're going to need precision nuggets, which drop from precision seeds. But you'll notice right here, most of the stuff is going to be Artesia seed crafting recipes. We need to get coalesced seeds and Invisibility seeds before we can get precision seeds. Okay, Invisibility takes Cinderella shoots, and then the coalesced takes Cinderella shoots as well. So we're going to have to get Cinderella shoots up and going. And then Cinderella shoots are crafted with seeds, normie seeds, and sugar. And if I recall, Cinderella, it's actually a plant that you can grow. I think it needs pumpkins and it needs like midnight or something like that. Based on the old folk tale, these crops are quite magical. They must be planted between midnight and dawn while surrounded on all four sides by pumpkins. If it's not planted in this fashion or harvested before midnight, it withers away. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's see, it's 13:25 night at the moment. So we've got some normie seeds available to us. Let's get, yeah, I've got sugar cane. Let's get some sugar. And what we need to do to craft our Cinderella shoots, now we could just craft the Cinderella shoots, craft up a few of them, and use those for our crafting. But it's going to be better and more fun if we do it this way. So what we're going to do, let's get 4 of those, 4 of those, and that. We're going to toss this stuff down like that. And you can see that it crafts, it's got a Cinderella shoot over the middle. And what we can do is just, oops, left click and break that, and we get the Cinderella shoot. So there we go. And then we can just plant our Artesia seed back down. Okay. And now that we've got that, we're going to need to get ourselves some pumpkins, and it'll be past midnight whenever we plant this. So let's grab ourselves, and I'm not sure if bone meal is going to work with this or not. I'm not 100% sure, but let's see. We need to get ourselves 4 pumpkins, and just to see if this works, let's grab some bone meal as well. If nothing else, I do have the Prudentium watering can, which should work. So let's pop right up here. We're going to put down our pumpkins like that. We're going to put down our Cinderella shoot. Okay, and I'm fairly certain the Cinderella crop, it has to be planted after dawn. I think it's a misprint. Because it says they must be planted between midnight and dawn. I think it's between dawn and midnight is what it's meant to say. So, yeah, we can right-click, we can plant that, and then basically we have to, it's growing. It's actually growing pretty fast. I think the bone meal is, like, helping it grow, but we can use the watering can to make it grow faster. But anyways, we're growing our Cinderella shoot, and if we hold right-click, you can see we got another Cinderella shoot and a glass slipper. Aha! It says, go hunt for mobs wearing boots with this in your inventory. Basically what we can do is if we kill mobs that are wearing footwear, boots and different things like that, we can actually get glass slippers that we can wear. But we have to find the other one. It's basically, it's kind of like, Cinderella. But what I'm really after is the Cinderella shoots. And we have to make sure and harvest these before midnight. As soon as midnight comes, it's going to wither away and die. Okay, so we have a limited time. We can't just leave these crops sitting out. So it's better if we just do whatever harvesting we need to do and then get the seed back before withering time comes. So you can see each time I'm harvesting this, I'm getting a glass slipper piece. And then we're also getting chances for Cinderella shoots. I'm wanting to get quite a few of these Cinderella shoots because, of course, we're going to need them for other crops. There's actually a number of crops that need the Cinderella shoots. If we take a look here, the coalesced seeds and the Invisibility seeds, but of course from there it stems into a lot of other things that need the coalesced and the Invisibility. So it's kind of, we kind of have to tier it up. So right now, basically I need like 8 of them. And the glass slippers, if I recall, we can wear those. They're armor that you can wear, and they protect you, I think, against cactus and I think maybe it's just cactus. I can't remember, but you can stand on stuff that would hurt you. So I don't know if that extends to things like spikes or anything. You know, I've never tested it, but I remember reading on the wiki about it. So okay, we're up to 10 Cinderella shoots, so that should be good. And that's 11. So I'm going to pull these pumpkins up for now. Eventually we will most likely have a dedicated area for just all the different unique crop setups. So we'll have, you know, pumpkins set up in a space and so on. But for right now, I'm going to pull these up. We're not going to need Cinderella. Honestly, we're probably not going to need Cinderella shoots ever again. But I'm going to use this chest here. I'm actually going to keep one of these glass slippers on us. So if we do come across... oh, there we go. If we do come across a mob that has the footwear, there's a chance we can find the one that has the golden slipper or the slipper and, you know, yay, we got we got ourselves some slippers. So okay, but now that we've got our Cinderella shoots, I'm going to put these right into there. I just need 8 of these for now. The next thing that we need to craft is the 2 other seeds. We need the Invisibility seeds, which take glass, and then the coalesced seeds, which take normie seeds, which I think I've got... Oh, no, I don't have any glass, but I do have sand. I've got 1 piece of glass, but we'll go ahead and get that smelted up. And once again, I think we'll be okay with just getting 1 of each of these. That should be plenty for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop that. We're going to drop 4 of those and a piece of sugar. And there we go. There's our Invisibility seed. Oh, look, we got crafting tables. These Artesia seeds drop crafting tables, I guess. I never noticed that. And then we're going to get our say sugar, Cinderella shoots, and 4 normie seeds, and we'll get our coalesced seeds. So there's that. High on the goldenrod's advancement. Okay, so there's both of those. And the Invisibility seeds are going to be really important for us because we need the twine from those to make the upgrade books that I want. And then these are also used to craft Scientia, Precision, and Suco seeds. I think I'm pronouncing those right. And then the coalesced seeds for making the dirigible plums, the Mary Janes, and the Precision seeds. So, okay, so now that we've got those, let's take a look in the book. Invisibility. It says, once planted, these sneaky crops will be completely invisible to anyone that doesn't happen to be wearing a certain kind of eyewear. They can be harvested normally once you can see them. And then the coalesced seeds. These right here, these crops like being planted in high places, usually on mountains. Also, the higher up they're planted, the faster they can grow when receiving growth ticks. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's get ourselves... We're going to get some more fertile soil. And I guess we'll do the coalesced seeds first. These are actually very, very simple. We can pop up right up here. Let's drop down just a little bit of fertile soil. We'll do a 3x3. And we'll drop down our coalesced seeds. Because right now we're at Y120. It would be nicer to be a little bit higher, but this should be fine. And then, oh yeah, let me pull this thing off. And I don't think we can use bone meal on these, can we? No. But you can see we just got some goldenrods. These can be used to make golden bread, which I can't remember. It does some. It gives basic saturation and hunger like bread does, but there's something else that it does. I'll have to double check. I don't recall, but it does something. So, anyways, I want to get these coalesced, these goldenrods basically jump started, and we can do that pretty quickly once we get a 3x3 of these. So these you can leave planted. They're gonna grow on their own just like wheat, and realistically you could plant them lower down. You know, we could plant them in the farm area. Once we do like a proper unique crops area that's laid out, then we'll just have these kind of in a 3x3 probably, just growing on their own. But unique crops will have a very dedicated space because it has such specific growth conditions for, all of its crops. And a lot of them won't be planted all the time because there's ones that teleport around and will start like teleporting around to other crops and moving things around, and it just becomes a mess. And those will need to be separated from other ones and stuff. So, and then some of them we won't use as often as others. But okay, I've got 4 coalesced seeds, and I think the main thing I'm going for right now is the precision seeds. So I think this will be fine. Let me go ahead and just grab maybe a few more, just so I have some backups in case something ever does happen. Yeah, there's 6. That should be fine. So let's pop back down here. So those are taken care of. I'm going to put these extra seeds away for now. And I'll put this goldenrods up because we don't need that at the moment. And then the invisibility seeds. We're going to have to craft ourselves some 3D glasses. It's just wool, red stained glass, blue stained glass. Which actually the stained glass might be the worst part. I got enough sand. I really need to go like stock up on sand. But I should be able to craft... Oh, I actually got a bonus on that one. That's kind of cool. Oh, but you know what? I'm going to need... Oh... There's no way to... is there a way to dye just paint? No, I'm going to have to get more glass. More sand. Okay. Of course I do. Of course I do. I don't have fire seeds at the moment, which I think that's what I need to make sand. It's fire essence. We can get that with fire seeds. It's lava buckets. I'll do that here soon, but for now I'm just going to go off over here and go gather a little bit of sand. We've got the warp stone now, so it's a little bit quicker to get back home, and it's actually not that far off to go grab some sand. Okay, so there's our red stained glass. There is our blue stained glass. Blue stained glass panes. Red stained glass panes. Let me dump this stuff out. And then we will get our 3D glasses. There we go. And now we're pretty much set. These, it's nothing more than just... tossing these down and wearing our 3D glasses. So we'll go ahead. Invisibility seeds. We'll just put these down right here. Now, if we take these off, you could see they're not visible. It doesn't even look like there's a crop there. But if we're wearing this, we can see them. So, and then we'll just grow these. And these do work with bone meal, which is great. And we're just going to get a whole bunch of these things. And we should be getting invisibility twine and invisibility seeds. So, yay. There we go. We got a bunch of twine, a bunch of seeds. I'm just going to plan out a bit of this invisibility. I had a block there. What happened to my block? Okay. Well, anyways. And then we'll put a couple seeds in here for backups in case something happens. And really, I guess all of them but 4 can go in there. Okay, and then, now that we've got that, we're getting through this at a decent rate. Let's get ourselves a piece of gold. Let's get some gold nuggets. I just need one of these. And we're going to craft our precision seeds. Okay, but let's go ahead and drop down 4 coalesced seeds, 4 invisibility, and a gold nuggets. And we get our precision seeds. Let's toss that back down. Best before expiration date. Okay, these are a little bit tricky. We're going to have to actually watch these. And I'm not for sure. I don't think we can use bone meal on these. But we're going to grab it just in case. I'm going to dump this stuff into there. And I guess we should keep our 3D glasses on us. Okay, so what we're going to do, and we're going to need a lot more of this invisibility twine. So these precision seeds, if I recall, these are the ones that have like a limited date, like time that you can harvest these. So precision, these bright sparkers are quite precise, so precise that there is only a small window where they can be successfully harvested to drop anything useful. Take cues from the growth visuals. Okay, So let's get... I'm actually going to grab these out as well, so we can watch to see whenever these are fully grown, because we're still going to need more of that twine, like a lot of it. Because each of these Invisibility feathers take 8, and then we're going to need 4 feathers per upgrade book. And then we need like 10 upgrade books for what I want to do. And that's assuming that we get lucky on the last one. So I'll get into that here in a bit. But we're going to drop this down, and you can see the growth is at 0%. We cannot use bone meal, but we should be able to use the watering can. And the precision seeds, I think it's right here when you can harvest them. Yeah, so you can get precision nuggets. And I don't think that you can harvest them with a right click. You can't let it go all the way to 100%. You have to get them like right at the 85% mark is what we're aiming for. So it's not too difficult when you have the watering can, but you do kind of have to watch it. So you kind of have to stand here. Otherwise, I mean, you can harvest it once it hits 100% and you're going to get back seeds, but you're not going to get back any nuggets. So we don't actually need that many nuggets. We just need 12 of them. So, because I just want to make the pickaxe right now. There aren't really... The other precision stuff is useful, but I'm mainly after the the pickaxe at the moment. Okay, I got the precision gems that we need, and then I also spent some time, and we will never need Invisibility seeds ever again, because I have a bunch of them. Of course, we're probably going to end up making more, but I ended up getting us 5 stacks of this Invisibility twine, which is kind of important, and then our precision seeds will just dump into there. Okay, so what we're going to do, we have one other thing that we're going to have to craft, but we'll get into that here in just a second. Or one other plant that we're going to have to work with, but that's fine. We'll get into that in just a second. Our precision nuggets, we're going to take and combine those with diamonds and get our precision gems. So there's 3 of those, and then there is our precision pick. You can see it's upgradable, and it has silk touch by default. The precision stuff all has silk touch. I believe all of them have silk touch by default. So there's that, and we got bulky. And then our Invisibility twine, what we need to do is we need to combine this with feathers. And I've got some feathers. There's a stack. So we're going to have to combine this stuff. Get our Invisibility feathers. There's 32. And there's 40. Dump those back into there. You need a lot of that twine for what we're about to do. But luckily the Prudentium watering can makes it fairly quick to harvest, like half a day or something like that. And then in addition, we are going to need to get ourselves discount books, because we're going to be making upgrade books, these right here. And we're going to need about 10 of these things. So the discount book, it's not craftable. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get either... there's 2 different, I double checked, and there's 2 different seeds that we can use. We can either use seeds of knowledge, which are these right here. It says their thirst for knowledge knows no bounds. These crops will search for nearby bookshelves around them in a small radius, then look into any chest inventory above them for written books to eat letters from. It's good to know that they don't seem to like book copies and won't eat from the same book twice. Okay, yeah, it's the Scientia seeds that we need. These take 4 enchanted books, and then we need Invisibility seeds and some sugar. So what we're going to do... let's see, we need enchanted books, and I think I've got a few around here. Vanilla Flakes ran into an issue. We have a bunch of these imperishable, right? From V-Tweaks. Don't exactly know what it does at the moment. So we're going to go with this, and then we're going to need to get ourselves some sugar. And it just so happens we need Invisibility seeds. Okay, so let's get this crafted up, and we'll get that. Whoops, Artesia seeds. Okay, our Sienta Sit Potentia. All right. Let's place these down like. I'm just gonna set them up right here for the time being. I'm gonna throw this on so I can actually see. Okay. Yeah, that's plenty of space. And then what we're going to do is, let's pop over here, and let's get ourselves some bookshelves. Okay, and I went ahead and wrote out some books here with just gibberish. Absolute, complete gibberish. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a chest on top of this bookshelf. That's just a little ways away from the Scientia seeds. Drop these into here. And then basically what it's going to do is it's going to search around it. It's going to find those bookshelves. And then it's going to eat books. Eat letters from the books. There's 14, 28, 52. It's not going to eat from the same book twice. So I'm hoping I have enough books in there. I think I need one more book. Because if we take a look at this one... Hey, you... Okay, that one's actually... Yeah, I think it needs one more book. Aha! I just killed a zombie and I got glass slippers. And we got +1 magic shielding on it. Awesome. Okay, I'm still looking for squid, though. Okay, I'm still looking for squid, but I tell you what. Right up here, there's some ice. And we've got that precision pick with silk touch on it now. So let's go ahead and gather up 4 of these. And we can use this ice now to make ice seeds. That's our last tier 1 seed that we need. So now we can get that, which is awesome. Anyways, I'm going to keep looking for squid. I'm having no luck whatsoever right now, which is kind of a bummer because I need some more black dye. We can get some from wither skeletons, but that's... I'd rather just be able to find maybe some squid somewhere. Okay, it seems like about 7 books is what you need. 7 different written books. And our Scientia seeds are matured, so we can break these, and you can see we got a discount book. Okay, so then we'll just go ahead and toss these down. And, you know, they're not going to eat from the same book, but as long as you have like 7 different books in there, it should be fine. It is going to take them a second to, you know, find the bookshelves, but we should be able to use the watering can for this. So, should be able to. This one's found it once, but maybe we can get it, like, remove and replace it. I don't know. Unless it actually will never use the same book again. Which, if so, that's going to be terrible for us. Let me grab these. Do we use these for anything? The Feroxia. Okay. Yeah, it actually seems like the plants will never read from the same book again. Like, ever. Which is kind of a bummer, because I don't really have much in the way of ink to make a lot of written books to grow these crops. So I think we're going to have to get into dye seeds. Is what we're going to have to do before I can actually fully upgrade this. But I'll show you the way this works real quick. We're not going to be able to get it fully upgraded right now. We will work towards that. But if we use that and we upgrade it, we get the upgrade book combined with tools and armor that can be upgraded in an anvil. And then what we'll do is we should have anvil right here. We can take our precision pick, combine it with this, and we get a precision pick +1. So we'll go ahead and snag that. And what we want to do is we want to get this up to a +10. Now, once you hit a +9, when you go to upgrade to a +10, it's going to be like a 50-50 chance, and if it fails, then it breaks the pick. So we'd have to start all over again. So this is a very time-consuming process, but it's very much worth it. See, I don't think I have any more dye. I haven't found any squid this entire pack. I had to use my wither bones to make the extra written books that I didn't have. So I think we're going to have to get into dye seeds, I do believe. Which really isn't that difficult. There's actually a... the dyes. Let's see. I think we could probably pull these off. Except I need ink sacs to make them. And then I need abstract seeds. Which that's not too difficult, but I do need ink sacs. So I'm either going to have to try to find squid beaks. I mean, I need dye to make this too. I don't know. I went sailing. Like, I went sailing before and never found any dye seeds or any black dye. So I don't know. This is going to be a tough thing because I need 10 of those books, which means I need like 70 different written books in that case. Until I get this to a +10, I can't show you what I was actually working towards. Basically, if you get it to a +10, you can actually pick up mob spawners, which would be awesome. As we start exploring more and more dungeons, we can just pick up the spawners, bring them back, and use them for future mob farms. So we can get, basically automate the stuff that we're going to need to do those repeatable quests, like these right here that take a bunch of rib bones and take a lot of zombie hearts, and they take a lot of, blocks of gold, zombie pigmen, I guess, but we could automate those things, and also like ender pearls and stuff like that would be kind of nice. But I don't know. Right now, the lack of ink sacs, which I can't find any squid, so I'd either have to go farm wither skeletons for all of it, for wither bones, or go fishing to try to get those one squids, because I can make ink sacs if I fish up squids from aquaculture. So, or find squid beaks from dungeon chests. So, anyways, next episode we are going to do some exploration, and then we'll keep trying to find some squid and get some dye seeds up and going. But anyways, we'll see if we can get something figured out, in the coming episodes. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will do more unique crops. That's just barely scratching the surface and kind of getting it started at the moment. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.